Loris Karius, if I may. Last week when you had all the COVID issues, there was some talk that he could possibly be involved against Arsenal if had the game gone ahead. It's obviously been a long time since he's been involved, but I hear that his attitude in the training ground has been exemplary. He's working every day. Just wondered what empathy you have with him at the minute, because it's obviously been such a long time since he's played football, and you still see him having a top-class career somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. So there are different things. So one is Loris Karius, the player who's doing absolutely nothing wrong, who is in a really good shape, who's training very hard. Goalie coaches are he's committed, goalie coaches are fully committed, so that's clear. But before the season, we made a decision and said, okay, because obviously this was in the club's interest as well, that Loris finds a new club, stuff like this. That didn't happen. So fine. I made a decision. It will be treated completely normally, absolutely, but we have the goalies, as long as we don't have a massive situation here. Our number 1 is Ali, our number 2 is Queef, number 3 is Adrian, number 4 is Marcello, and then there's already 4 goalkeepers, and we were never in a situation where we had to use the 5th one. So, and it has nothing to do with the quality. It's just a little bit. It's that's what we made the decision, and the boys do really well. Obviously, I think everybody's impressed by the development of Queef Kelleher, who is ready for pretty much everything. We all know about the quality of Adrian and the impact and impact he has on training and dressing room and stuff like this, and he would always be ready to go. And Marcello is an incredible talent, absolutely incredible talent. So the next one in line. That's it. But yeah, Loris, I wish him only the best, and he will will find a club, and whenever, now or in the summer, and then from there he will go, I'm very sure.
We go to Paul Gorse and finish with Chris McKenna before going to just 3 Sundays. Paul, we can't hear you there, I'm afraid, Pima, so I'm not sure what the crack is. Yes. Wait a second. I'll tell you what, while you're doing that, we'll go to Chris McKenna. Chris, and then that's Paul Gorse.
Hi, Jurgen. Just on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's in and out of the team. Do you think he's a player who's still got I suppose, a big future here, or does he need to be playing regularly to see the best of him?
I'm very happy with Oxlade, but I know, and I was disappointed last night. I get that 100%. I would have been. The thing is that we had. So with the situation we are in, we had to think how we start and how can we change. And obviously the game then developed slightly different than we expected. Ox could have started. He's in good shape. He's a really good moment. And for me, it was about starting how we started. And we have with Curtis and Oxlade 2 offensive options wherever we use them. And that's it. But I'm absolutely happy with Ox, to be honest. He's a really good moment, and we will see that in the next few weeks.
Chris, finish the daily section with Paul Gorse before we go to the next part.
Morning, Jurgen. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask about Mo's contract again, if I can. Obviously, the club had a lot of renewals in the summer, some big names in the squad. I'm just wondering what the hold-up might be over Mo's situation. Is it anything to do with the fact that he's obviously one of the biggest names in world football, and these things just take a little bit more time when you're dealing with a player of that kind of stature?
I don't know what I can say on top of what I said already. What is the problem? I wouldn't say there's a problem, to be honest. There's just, these are conversations. I'm not sure if 2 big companies try to come together, then it's out there usually in normal life, in business, that's not done overnight. The big contract, it's not like buying a smartphone. So, and you just sign one thing, it's done. So it's just, there are a lot of things to consider. Some from the club side, some from the player side, and a lot from the agent side. So that's the thing. Nothing else.
Thank you, Paul. So the next answer to that question. We go to the next breakout, which is for the Sunday. So we stop now, please.